Hey guys. Normally, hopefully you can see me. Normally, I wouldn't be starting a stream this early, but I have to make sure stream doesn't fall apart. So, there's gonna be a couple of minutes of testing, and oh, it looks like Cody's... Hello, Cody, let's make sure I can hear you.
Alright, you should be able to, although I'm about to be switching to push to talk real fast.
Okay, yes, I can hear you, therefore stream should be able to hear you. Sorry for the early stream, but...
Oh, has stream already started?
Well, I mean, I wanted... Okay, cool, you can be heard on stream. Okay. Yeah, stream already started. If you mute yourself on chat, then no one will hear you. But I wanted to start it to make sure that the game didn't fall apart, and surprisingly... Like, you know, I was like, I don't want to start stream on time and then have everything... Well, I mean, I'm not doing any 3D, I'm in the menus right now, but I do need to tweak the audio, though. But you guys are audible on stream if you want to talk. Otherwise, I'm going to be tweaking the sound settings. This must not do anything until I hit apply.
We were also hoping to talk about the game setup settings that may help to make it a little bit more of a fun experience. I don't know if you're cool with that idea, or if you just want to jump in on big default settings and hope for the best, or what you're looking for.
I am looking to hang out with friends and not be a burden. Today is going to be kind of a casual stream in that regard. I'm not necessarily planning on doing episode things unless there end up being specific mission-y objectives that we can go for, and then I can say, like, alright, well, let's try and make this an episode, and then I can end it when we finish doing whatever that is.
So there are, in a sense, as it regards, like, there are bosses and there are caves to explore, there are things like that. That obviously can be made into, hey, let's go do this thing as a goal, but a lot of it is also the build up to that.
If you've ever seen Neebs Gaming, they do this whole entire episodes of Ark. Typically, they do a lot of things off screen and building up for the daily goal of let's go do this thing, and then film and basically record that.
Okay, Tuplay, do you know if you have like a low volume on your mic, or if I should turn you up individually, because you're kind of soft?
You're going to have to turn me up individually. My mic is a very low mic.
Oh no, I have you at 200%, and that is still kind of soft.
I will try to speak louder and try to eat my mic, okay?
Okay, I will try and lower the game balance to compensate. And I'll try and at least get you to be at least try and get you and Cody the same volume. Cody, if you could speak for a second.
I wish you luck with that one.
For some reason, my Discord and my headset combined make me very soft, except when I'm streaming, and then it picks up really well.
It's just some weird setting somewhere, and we can't figure out what it is.
Oh, I just realized I have to use the potato to change the game volume for myself.
Do you have a new camera by chance?
I am using my iPhone camera, yes. I am using Epoch Cam, which would allow me 1080, 60 video, but since I'm not using all of the 1080 space, I have it set to 720 60, but it should be more clear and double the frame rate of my last camera.
Yeah, I was gonna say the picture's looking pretty good.
Nice. It's good to know that the tech is working out. You can thank Ulrich again, because you see down here in the bottom middle of the screen of my camera there was a little Epoch logo, and he paid the $8 to get rid of the little Epoch watermark that was permanently on screen after I started trying. I was just gonna crop it, you know, but
Ulrich's legit a good guy.
Yep. Longtime patron Todd and Ulrich. Todd's still a patron. Okay, I was just over in the survival guide. If you guys still need to be setting up, that's cool. I already told people on the stream, and I haven't sent out wait, hold on, wait. I think I saw my frames drop for a second. Yes, my frames are dropping after I opened up the interface window. Okay. Well, that's what I need to see. That's exactly what I need to see.
So, as it pertains to the gameplay, it'll probably take a bit when you first get into game, as it does the first big chunk load before you get accurate readings on how it's gonna roll. I don't know about the actual interface and the part you're in right now. I don't know why that would be causing any slowdown.
Yeah, I don't know. It was fine a few minutes ago when I was clicking through in this menu, and now it is not. Alright, I was over in experience points. I try and not be that person who has to depend on everybody for how stuff works. I'm trying to read the tutorial things really quick.
I will say, not even ARC official servers use the default settings.
No, not here.
Oh, and hold on. I can't... Hold on. Game, be softer. When it gets dramatic, it starts getting really loud. I'm trying to get... I've learned over the years where exactly I need my music audio balance to be on the little Streamlabs interface.
Yeah.
I will say the menu music is a lot louder than the stuff in game.
It is, definitely so.
Oh, well, I mean, at that point, we'll just worry about first episode curse. We'll see how it goes. Okay, let's see here. As it were.
I will not be able to watch your stream at the same time as playing ARC.
Right.
My potato doesn't allow it.
What your potato might allow is if you actually go to stream, you can go down to the little, sprocket for chat settings, and you can pop out the chat itself and then close the stream window, but leave the chat open, and the chat will keep running if you want to be able to, reference chat every once in a while. Otherwise, I'll let you guys know what chat's saying. Or, Huntermon channel on Discord should also be showing chat, for that matter.
Considering I have a single window, normally I don't tab out a whole lot with ARC because it does tend to be a little slow in and out, and running windowed has issues for me.
Yeah,
I run Windows, unfortunately, because tabbing out, I'm the one who actually looks up the information, and I can tab out a lot quicker, so...
Yeah,
I'm gonna be straightforward and frank. ARC is not an optimized game in a lot of cases. It is a fun and good game, but optimization is not where their strong point is.
Okay. Well, there are two additional things for being able to, how I could do things at the moment. One is, I look out for the unoptimized games. There was a game I played a few weeks ago called Trigun, which is basically like a super pretty 3D spiritual successor to FTL. And, that game could not handle its existence and me streaming at the same time. It freaked the whole stream the fuck out on the lowest settings. So I know how that goes. So that's one of the warnings to anybody who's watching, is if ARC, I believe the old terminology was shits the bed, as far as running it and stream at the same time, then stream will have to end because it will become untenable. Now, keeping in mind that ARC is a very high opinion of itself, because over in my graphical settings, it was yes, I will put everything on epic. And it also put it at 5K to start with, and it ran as smooth as it's running right now. So I was like, okay, if you think so, but I'm gonna need you at a 1K for the purposes of streaming. I already know that's gonna be a problem. Let me fix that.
Well, I will say, if you have the computer that can run the game fairly solidly, with all the graphics settings and everything turned up, it actually can be a very beautiful game.
Yeah, I have that. Mine can actually run it like that. His can't, but...
Oh, no, it can, and then randomly it decides it's just gonna freeze for no reason for 10 seconds at a time. Otherwise it runs fine, and then it's just, oh, and we're freezing.
Oh, additional way of getting around this. Turns out that there is crossplay between the PC and Xbox versions of the game. There.
Not the
What the fuck?
Steam PC version.
Not the Steam PC version, really?
No, it has to be the Windows PC.
Oh,
Yeah,
that.
there's like a Windows 10 version that came out, and that's the only one that crossplays.
Yeah, talk about being unoptimized. As soon as I opened up the user interface window again to go away from the options screen to like the reading the survival guide, it started dropping frames on stream again.
Which is super weird, but yeah, I am seeing what you're talking about. It's actually your whole stream is dropping frames, like camera and everything.
Yeah, like everything. But I know the only variable. See, the thing that gets me, okay, the problem for anybody who's curious, is the fact that I am running Windows on a Mac. And because I'm running Windows on a Mac, even though Windows is insistent that it knows how to do all the things, and sometimes it does, it doesn't clearly recognize my Mac hardware, because my Mac hardware is more powerful than anything I know of any other friend owning a computer owns. So my computer should be able to kick the shit out of any gaming experience, streaming experience, or otherwise, and doesn't. So things like the cool almost no overhead you get for doing the NVIDIA codec for doing Streamlabs, I don't have, because I have an AMD, and I have a non-standard AMD. I have a Vega 48. So, and I have like fucking 18 cores in this thing. Like, this is not supposed to be humble brag, but basically what I'm saying is, like, this computer is super crazy powerful, but Streamlabs and Windows together are not optimized. So, for example, Streamlabs right now is like, oh yeah, what I'm doing right now is taking like 12% CPU. I'm like, could you use more? Like, what are you doing? Run the game and stream the thing. So that, basically, there's an imaginary overhead. Oh look, I think stream has gone back to normal?
Yeah,
Stream has gone back to normal.
The way that it caught up almost looked like variable bitrate. Are you running DVR?
I'm not.
Weird.
So if I look at Task Manager, but I have to, there's this imaginary line where once Streamlabs is using more than 25%, something like that, of CPU, suddenly it internally acts like it's using over 100%, and it freaks out. And that's a combination of Streamlabs not being an optimal product, whatever game I'm running not being an optimal product, Windows not being an optimal installation of Windows on my Mac, and basically ending it. So if the Xbox and Steam versions aren't compatible, then the only other way to get around this is to spend some cash to build a Windows box, which is the go-to. But at the moment, I live with a transphobe, and I would like to move out, so I'm trying not to spend any money, because, I mean, I bought like a PlayStation 5 so I could play next-gen games, and I haven't done that on stream yet, except for one time. So that was not exactly a waste of money, but it's more money I don't need to spend. So I'm kind of like, I'm not avoiding PC games, it's more like I'm just playing whatever PC games act correctly. And
yeah, right.
Also, I should note that's part of the reason I've got the on-screen timer, so that people can have some kind of idea both how far behind stream is and how long it takes a second to pass.
Now, I will say, in general, I know that Ark obviously can be streamed. There are lots of people that stream it, so hopefully you can work it out fairly well, and once we get in, it settles its initial processes. Hopefully everything runs fine.
Yeah, we should, like, if you want, we can go over the settings that we usually play on.
Do you guys have NVIDIA video cards?
Yes,
so.
I do.
Tupla, did you say you also do?
Yeah, I think I do.
Yeah, so I think inherently my settings are going to be different, and then I've got like a Mac thing.
We're talking server settings.
Oh, server settings. What do I got to do on server settings?
Well, this is part of the reason we wanted to get a chance to talk with you before we got too far into it, was to determine how hosting and stuff was going to be done. We thought it would probably be best if it was hosted from your end, because that allows you to have the game file, the save file, and to be able to do whatever you want with it in the future. And also, I cannot open another Lost Island save file currently because mine is currently taken up.
Okay.
I could, but hosting on mine is like hosting on a potato.
Oh, well, I
Yeah.
mean, let's break the shit out of the. I mean, anybody who's watching on stream is here from getting a notification. It's probably actually just you guys, but all right. So,
Okay, I
what
can
in
go
the
over
world? Oh no, we have more than Stellaris settings. I'm frightened. All right.
Well, I can
Don't
go
be
ahead and
frightened.
talk you through what I've been running off that's been working pretty well.
Okay.
Unless Two-Ply, you have certain ones you want to talk about.
All right. You want me to click on Lost Island?
Yeah, Lost Island will be the custom arc that we're going to be running on.
Oh, it was and I thought about trying to download the Xbox version in the background just in case it did work. But it looks like that's 120 gigabytes, and the Series X and PlayStation 5 come with less than half a terabyte of hard drive space. So
Yeah, it's a big game.
PlayStation 5 notably even less. I think it's like 368 or something total usable space. Alright, I'm on that setting screen unless you guys are still setting up and everything.
Okay, so like I said, unless Two-Ply has a specific one that she wants to go over. Two-Ply?
It's so weird. Sometimes stream looks fine and then it falls apart. And I'm not doing anything. Like, I'm not doing
Alright.
anything intensive.
You there, Two-Ply? I'm guessing she's
might be
having a
muted or-
mute issue.
Push to talk. Whoa, you can turn up the XP multiplier? That sounds fun.
Okay, I'll go ahead and go over what I've got until she's able to work out whatever sound issue she may be having. For starters, just as a heads up, doing a locally hosted game rather than actually having server space and running it as a dedicated game is going to be less optimal, both because you're running it off the same machine, and because there are certain settings that Arc doesn't let you get full access to as a non-dedicated server. But it'll at least give a chance to kind of feel out the game, and if you decide you like it and you want to commit more to it down the road, we could always discover if there's any further options for doing an actual full dedicated server. One of
Sure.
the big drawbacks is going to be that our flyers will not be able to carry wild dinosaurs, which means taming is going to be a little bit more difficult in some cases. With
Okay.
that said, I'm going to go with the settings that we've been using. If you have any concerns, feel free to let me know. Setting 1, difficulty level, I have set at 1.0, so straight up 1 all the way to the right.
Ooh, I almost accidentally did that on the numpad. Okay.
Dino damage at 1, player damage at 1, structure damage at 1, player resistance at 1, dino resistance at 1, structure resistance at 1. The XP multiplier, because this is going to be technically a single player server, even though it'll have multiple people on it, it's going to already kind of get a bit of an XP boost.
Want to do it at like 1-1 because ours was going way too fast.
Yeah, 1.5, it shot us up to like level 70 or 80 within maybe an hour or two of gameplay. So XP multiplier of ×1 probably is a good place to start, and it can always be jacked up if you feel like things are going too slow.
Okay.
Taming speed, I'm going to be frank with you, I personally like faster taming. I'm not a big fan of spending hours sitting over dinosaurs protecting them, and it kind of kills the vibe if you're not able to go out and do stuff and have fun with it. We've been running at a 4.0 taming speed.
Whoa.
That's felt pretty good to you?
I typically run at a 2.0.
2.0? Okay.
That's my personal games, but then again, because you already get a boost on single player to taming speeds as it is, it still gives me the opportunity to do what I like to do, which is make the special kibbles.
Okay, so
And
2.0 for actually making kibble viable is fine with me. I'm just saying what we had on our Crystal Isles server.
You
was
can do
4.0.
4.0, or we can do like half and do 3.0.
I'd say let's meet in the middle and do 3 then.
This should allow for fairly fast tames, not having to worry too much about everything, but not directly instantaneous for the higher power, for the more powerful dinosaurs.
Can I cut in real quick? I do want
Yeah.
to. I do want to give a warning. If I just disappear randomly, I'm still sick, so
Sure.
I will. I will be back.
She'll pull a Terminator. Structure damage, repair cooldown, 180. It's not really going to come into play. Dino turret damage, 1. Dino harvesting damage, 4.0. That's what we've been running. 4.0 allows them to basically get 4 times the resources as when they hit trees or rocks or whatever, rather than the individual player, getting basically a pittance and it taking forever to be able to get in.
Okay, so what did you say the harvesting damage was?
For Dino harvesting damage, we've been running at 4.0, and it's felt okay to me.
For player, it's at 1.5 because on a single player game, you already get a bonus.
Okay, and Dino turret was 1?
Yeah, Dino turret damage was 1.
Okay.
That really won't come into play much anyway, but... so player character water drain and food drain, unless you like a heavy survival feel where you're constantly monitoring your food and water levels, I would bring it down to at least 0.5. If you like the more survivally, you can keep it at straight flat 1. It's kind of a personal preference thing.
I like oh shit, I need to eat. I don't like a, god damn it, I need to eat.
Then 1. 1 is a good one.
Yeah, 0.5 will have a much longer time between, oh shit, I've got to eat.
But 1 is the actual standard setting that almost most servers use. That way you have to stay on top of it, but it's not, oh shit, I gotta carry 3 stacks of food just to go 5 feet.
Like, because I think a little bit slower than most people do, my wits is lower than my intelligence by a long shot. I think that, like, as an example, because we've all played Minecraft, I think Minecraft is, like, a little fast. Like, if I could put Minecraft at 0.9 compared to, like, assuming default is 1, like, but if, I don't know if that helps in any comparison sense, because, like, very often I'll get into doing something in Minecraft. I'll be doing something in Minecraft and then I'll be like, really? I need to eat again already? But that's also that game.
Compare the two. Like, you will get, like, the way that the food and water drain in Ark is based on a number of conditions. If you're doing anything that's using your stamina up, every time you replenish your stamina meter, it takes points out of your food and takes points out of your water. If you're running, anytime you're physically attacking things, if your health gets knocked down and you have to heal, all of those will take up food.
So with 3 of us, acquiring food is a lot easier.
Right. And it's going to be not so hard to deal with it. And you will get a warning if you get too low and you start to die of starvation or whatever. You won't just immediately fall off the face of the earth. You'll get kind of a warning flashing screen going, oh yeah, you need to eat now.
Right.
With that said...
oxygen is low. Right, yeah.
Well, yeah. That's also a thing.
Red Warrior needs food badly.
Ah, yes.
Blue Valkyrie has shot the food. Darn her.
Grey Hunterman has lost a level.
Indeed. So, Dino character food drain is one of those funny ones. The faster dinosaurs eat, the faster you can tame them is kind of one of the things. But on the other hand, it also means you need to stock up your dinosaurs with enough food to maintain the fact that they eat a little faster. We generally don't want to run too high, but 2.0 has been what I think we've been running.
That's Dino character food drain?
Yes.
Okay.
I think the rest of, like, the stamina, health, I think all the health recovery, player health, Dino, I think that's all 1. I don't think we changed that.
No, we didn't change any of that.
Player harvesting damage. This is how fast you break things you're hitting. Meaning you the trees don't give you more, but you get all of it faster. Does that make sense? On our last server, we were running at 3.0, and it was, basically you could, once you got decent tools, you'd be one-hitting a tree or one-hitting a rock. Maybe, I don't know, what do you think, 2 by 2?
2 would probably be a good starting point because learning the game.
Yeah.
It
I
helps.
don't
for the
don't
game.
want it to be too stupid easy, but we also don't want to spend forever farming.
Okay.
Dino count.
Okay.
This one I have just at a flat 1.0. That's the general normal factor for dinosaur spawns. Higher values will put more dinosaur density, but I don't think you really want super high dino density because that also means more carnivores in the starting areas. For non-dedicated host tether distance, this is when you're going to have to manually enter. You can jack this number up super high. I've been running at 500, and it was okay on the Crystal Isle server for us. But
What does it mean?
So
We're tethered to you because you're hosting.
yes, like as in there's an invisible tether that we will not get a notification of. That if you move past that tether range, or we move past that tether range, we get jerked back.
Actually, she won't get it. We get the notification because we get to see where you are at all times and how far away you are.
Okay, so how big do you think that should be?
500 is what I ran. You can technically jack it up even more. I don't know what covers the distance from one part of the map to the other, but you could run 500 to 1,000. I don't think it really affects loading any. I don't know why there's even a non-dedicated host tether distance. I don't know what it does for you to have it really low, but I ran it at 500 and it didn't affect anything.
Well, because I would imagine wherever you guys are keeps everything in memory in the background, so...
Cody was running it just fine with me halfway across the map.
Yeah,
So-
and that was at 500. I would imagine 500 to 1,000 would probably be. Especially since your computer is stronger than mine.
That's true, but we don't know where that invisible line is that suddenly things start freaking out in Streamlabs, so...
Right.
This is running stream, running host, and running the game. We're gonna see what this machine can comfortably get away with.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't go any less than 500. That would just be my opinion.
Can I fix that
because-
later?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
all these settings can be changed later by logging out.
I assume that's not
Restarting it.
meters because it was default to 1. Like, what?
We don't know what the base standard is. I don't know if it's chunks or what it is. All I know is that at a base of 1, you can't really get too much further than out of line of sight before it starts tethering.
Okay.
And then it jerks you back, which can be very, very problematic if there's a tame and you're trying to run back to the house.
Yeah, because it'll default off of you, and if you start running back to the house, everybody starts getting jerked further and further away from things, and can even spawn them into the middle of the ocean or in the water or in dangerous situations.
I got eaten by a megalodon once because I was tethered to Cody too close.
Yep,
Oh, the nose.
no es bueno. Anywho, allow third-person camera checked. We don't need global voice or proximity, any of that checked, because we're not using in-game voice. Notify player left and player joined is kind of a personal choice for you. Admin logging, again, doesn't really matter. Personal choice for you. Enable crosshair you want on.
Mm-hmm.
PvE mode, I would highly recommend. That way we don't end up... in any cases having to follow the PvP rules, which are different. Disable friendly fire, same kind of deal there, but you can have it turned on just so there's no conflicts, but it should be disabled anyway in PvE. Show map player location basically will not show where we are, but it will show you on the map where you are. Without that, you will not see where you are on the map. I highly recommend having that turned on so people can actually see their locations.
Hello to Tech in the chat, and sorry I missed you last night, Tech. That twice, actually. My bad. He's
Hola,
got
Tech.
Pikachu butts in the chat.
Check mark for use single player settings further down. Corpse locator, check. Disable structure placement collision, check. That allows you to kind of somewhat flip things into terrain and various other things to make placement a little easier.
Okay.
Allow multiple platform floors. We've allowed that. It's never been a problem. Allow unlimited respecs. I would highly recommend, especially in a learning game. And then at the bottom, allow flyer speed leveling is a strong case to make. I would definitely go with it. If you turn that off, all flying dinosaurs and mounts and whatnot will have a base speed and you cannot advance it. Whereas if it's turned on, you can affect it by spending experience into their speed to make them go faster.
Huh, okay.
Now the advanced settings. As if that wasn't enough.
Right. To tech, you mean to complete as much of the Rocket Pass so far? Which, by the way, introducing Cody the Kingslayer and 2Ply Shy, who have not been on stream in a while.
Yes, real life has eaten our faces a few times.
And then Mono.
Well, that's part of the real life, but yes.
Oh, Tech, while you're out there, please let me know if you can hear them okay, if the audio settings seem alright, because I want to make sure that they are, and you were the first person who has shown up to be able to, like, let me know if the settings are correct. Alright, I'm over on Advanced tab.
Alright, so you don't need check marks in the first 3.
Okay.
PvE allow tribe war, it's kind of irrelevant. PvE allow tribe war cancel, also irrelevant. Allow cave building PvE, I would have a check mark on. You can put a check mark and allow flyer carry PvE, but it won't work. They disabled it internally. Enable extra structure prevention volumes, we don't have checked. Disable structure.
What does that mean? Enable extra structure prevention volumes.
It disables building in kind of the richer resource areas. It's usually used on PvP servers to basically make it so people can't put their base near a very resource-rich place, and forces them to have to travel to them and not be able to basically build a big wall around them and say, haha, this is ours.
Okay.
Disable structured decay PvE, I would definitely checkmark that, as well as Dino Decay PvE. Checkmark that.
Otherwise, you could lose your tames over time, and you can lose your buildings over time.
Oh, like in The Sims. Alright.
Yes, you have to keep repairing them. And I'm going to tell you right now, nobody wants to deal with that.
Nobody has time for that shit?
Yeah, I would disable those. PvE structure decay period, we have at 3.0. I don't know if this is something we actually set or if it's just the normal, but we jacked it up to 3. 6.0 for Dino Decay. Auto PvE start time seconds is just 0. Same with auto PvP stop time. Then there's some more checkboxes.
Prevent diseases. You don't want these.
Yeah, no. Diseases, I don't know who in Wildcard decided that they would be a fun addition to the game. They are not. So definitely checkmark prevent diseases. Force allow cave flyers checkmark. If you want to be able to fly in caves, that's a big thing. If you don't, and you want to keep stuck to the ground once you go into a cave, you can uncheck it, but that can make a lot more difficulty in certain caves.
Okay.
A checkmark in override structural platform prevention. Basically just lets certain structures be built on platform saddles, like turrets and stuff like that. I recommend it. It's a good thing, especially if you want to go hunting certain dinos or certain creatures. Nothing on anything else until, let's say, offline raid protection log off we don't care about, because we're not going to be, it's not a full server. I'm trying to see if there's anything we actually edited. There's down under world settings, allow anyone baby imprint cuddle. I would put a check mark in that.
Wait, where?
Under world settings, it's just further scrolled down. It says allow anyone baby imprint cuddle.
What is that?
When a baby dinosaur is hatched, the first person in that tribe to basically lay claim to it does what's called imprinting. And
like in Jurassic Park.
that imprint basically acts as a buff to its stats, as well as a secondary buff to its damage, and I think it's tankiness. Is it speed? Yeah. When you're riding, and it only works for the person that imprints it. So, allowing anybody to baby imprint cuddle is a step that basically, if you're not near the baby and it asks for something while it's doing its growing up, anybody can do the imprinting and it still counts for it.
Okay.
Otherwise, you are the only one who can do it, and if you miss the timer, then you miss your period for imprinting.
Oh, well, that seems rude.
Very much so.
Yes. Poop interval, lay egg interval, mating interval are all 1. Egg hatch speed, we had at 6. I don't know if that's standard. I don't know what standard is.
Standard
Is 1.
standard on servers is 3. Typically, like on the official servers.
Right. What about small tribe servers?
That's for small tribe servers. 3.
Okay. 6, I don't even know. We never got to see if 6 was right or not. But it all comes down to how much time you want to spend hatching eggs and maturing babies and so on and so forth. I have them currently set at 6. I don't know if that's the right setting. I couldn't tell.
That's one of those that if we get to that point, we need to actually,
It might need adjustment at that point. But definitely 1 will be too slow.
Okay.
3 years later, you get to hatch a baby dinosaur.
Harvest health, I have it set at 1. If you turn it higher, basically anything that you're hitting to knock down, like a tree or a rock, is going to have more health, therefore more resources to take. Shouldn't need that because you're already kind of buffing the resources that you're getting from dinos, so it's not a big deal. Resource respawn period. We were having an issue when we had this set to anything other than like super low. Things just weren't respawning. I don't know what the right setting is. I mean, ours is jacked down to 0.01, and even then, like, it was still taking time to respawn. That may be different. Baby cuddle interval time multiplier 1. Baby cuddle grace period multiplier also 1. In fact, 1's all the way down through day speed cycle until you get to daytime speed, which we had at 0.5.
Days were a little fast.
Well, that slows the day, it makes the days longer. And then nighttime speed, we had at 3 to make the nights go by faster, because nights are problematic for her specifically. It's kind of an accessibility type thing.
This game does not offer me accessibility features for my color blindness. So since their nighttime
really?
mainly since their nighttime is mainly blue based, and I'm losing the blue spectrum, it's all the same damn color. I have to follow somebody else's nameplate, and I can't see shit.
Or at least get a glow pet, which comes later.
I'm working on the code for my accessibility options in my text-based game right now, actually.
Cool.
Very nice.
You know, you can't do a lot when it's a text-based game, but one of the things you can do is mess with text a lot. So, having settings for colors and settings and additional custom colors is a thing you can do in style sheets. So.
Yes.
So spoiling time, item decomp time, corpse decomp time, all at 0.
Spoiling time we had at 0.5 last time, but anyways.
I mean, on mine it's set to 0. That's all I got. All that is it's a multiplier that affects the spoiling time for all items.
This music is very insistent.
It is.
It is.
It's good though. It's good like Star Trek Online good. Like I don't even notice it's looping, but at the same time, I mean, Tex said you guys were both audible, so I'll just go with it. For me, it seems might be a little loud, but
no resource radius players. We have at 1.0, and same for structures. Crop growth and decay. We had the last settings we were using was 6.0.
Wait, what is this? What does this radius thing mean?
There's a radius around structures and players that things will just not respawn. Specifically, resources will never pop back up within a certain range of a player, or within a certain range of any kind of like base structures.
Sure.
If the higher that is, the further out from that structure or player, resources will not ever respawn.
Oh, because I didn't say it this stream, please consider voting in the current poll for what games you'd like to see me play on stream. Today is the last day to vote in the current poll. So there is that. It will affect what I will be playing for the next 3 days.
And is full of holy goodness.
Did you both take it?
I did.
Aha.
I did not. I will go do so.
Let's be honest, she doesn't keep up with things like that usually.
I don't. You have to keep. It's not because I don't want to. My brain is in one and out the other since not being able to.
Oh, I figured it was more of a, like, you guys were busy and so you weren't on stream anyway, and you were like, well, if I'm not watching stream, I'm not going to vote for stream. But if
Oh,
if
no,
it's
I
more
mean-
of a reminder thing, then I can stay on that. That's not hard.
Okay.
No.
I-
For me, I do it, and I have done it. It's been done. It's just I will pop on and like put the stream on in the background sometimes without saying anything. And so I like to influence what I may or may not want to watch.
Okay.
Sometimes it's just both of us watching on his because I'm in the bed behind him. So
Or I'll just have it running in the background while I'm doing something else.
Right.
Either
New
way.
poll should be today or tomorrow, and it will be focused on games I've started but not finished, which I like to do at least once a year. Dedicate one of the months of the year, and July is the month I am most likely to go into like a depression. I just historically for the past 7 years or so. So, it's good to like not start new games and then feel like, oh man, I started this new game, but I just don't feel like doing anything right now. Well, no, instead of that. The new poll will be for completion, but today's poll is still about the month of June, and today is supposed to be the last day it's open, but we'll see how long I get distracted playing this game instead of doing that, so it might go up tomorrow.
Alright, so
On that, the crop growth and decay were at 6.
Mm-hmm.
Wild dino stats per level were all just flat 1. And I don't think we tweaked any of the tamed dino stats per level. I don't know if we really want to at this point. I think we should just keep it at base for now, and if things need to be changed, we can always change them.
Do we... I mean... I see that its health and damage are very low. Is that... But that's normal settings?
that's normal.
Yeah,
settings.
like 0.2 and 0.17 are the base settings.
Okay.
We saw what happened when those went up to 2. We had a Muskops that was going after Alpha Carnos.
Yeah, it was not bueno.
Oh. So this is... Okay, so this is the type of stuff that they'll fix in Arc 2, where it's, like, potentially very unclear, like, what number means.
Well,
Yes.
we can hope they fix it in Arc 2. Supposedly they have learned a lot and are redesigning everything kind of from the ground up to eliminate that kind of problem. We'll see what happens.
Max players and tribe. We go down to miscellaneous settings.
Miscellaneous settings? Alright.
Go all the way
Yeah,
down.
past all those little sliders.
It says 0.
Yeah, you don't want that.
I would set that at least to 3 because there's 3 of us. If you have any intent on bringing anybody else in, you could pop
Set it
it to
higher.
4, 5, whatever.
Does it hamper things?
Nope.
Not really. It's just kind of one of those. There's arbitrary numbers.
Oh, but we can tweak it later if we need to, right?
All of this can be tweaked.
Okay.
I would just keep 0s for player max and Dino Max XP.
Do allow custom recipes.
Okay, it's on.
And show floating damage text.
That too.
Unless you
Oh.
like having no idea how much damage you're doing to things and never getting a chance to figure it out, I would turn that on.
No, I always turn on the silly, like, popping away from the person getting hit damage checker thing.
Yeah. Supply crate loot quality. I think we have that jacked up to 5.
Supply
Fishing-
crate. Wait, where's that?
That's down further in the next set of sliders.
Oh, supply crate loot quality. It was what?
A 5.
Okay.
Fishing loot quality also at 5. Basically, this just means you have a higher than average loot quality for some of the more rare finds.
Okay.
And then
We didn't do anything with fuel consumption interval multiplier.
none of those.
And increased platform structure limit, we just have it 1. We can always tweak it later.
Here's the thing. The active event. You can activate an event from Arc. any event at any time of the year that you want to.
Which, what the events primarily do is they change the color palettes for the dinosaurs so that you can have brighter colors or different colors or things that wouldn't normally be found in nature. I like on for Christmas time you would have the red and greens and just golds and silvers, stuff like that.
Oh, weird. All right.
For
Easter, you have the bright pastel colors. That's my favorite.
summer has the more vibrant colors, so on and so forth. Halloween has like the dark purples, blacks, oranges. The things that fit the holidays. If at some point we want to do pretty dinosaurs, we can always activate an event. They also have secondary things where like you'll get little recipes to make trinkets or cosmetic items, but that's stuff to be experienced as we go, I would think.
Okay.
Does anybody have a problem with that thought?
Nope. Did
All right.
we we check all Ingrams?
I don't know. I'm not sure where that was.
How do I check them? It just looks like I can click on them.
I didn't see the setting for allowing all engrams. Do you know where it's at?
Oh, wait, hold
I
on.
don't know where it is.
There's an Engrams tab at the top, and if I double click on things, it makes them gray. So I assume that is off. So they appear to all be on through a very quick
Okay,
scroll.
That's what we want.
Okay, then yes.
Some maps don't allow them all, and you have to go manually and do them.
So.
Oh man, you should have an enable and disable all button, guys. Jeez.
Exactly.
I'm going to recommend that we don't bother with any mods currently. We can always just look at those later down the road if you want, but for the current time, there's just no need.
Okay.
So, arc. On the arcs, you're going to click on, it's going to be underneath the custom arcs, you're going to click on the Lost Island.
Yep, already got it.
Okay. And then you're going to go ahead and host a click the button that says host non-dedicated server.
Okay.
It may ask you for a password or something like that, which you can potentially share with us off screen.
Okay.
If there's any options it asks you for at that point, let us know.
Okay. I've clicked that button, and then over into the text portion of the chat window, I will give you the tournament mode entry. I've lost the ability to click into the window. I hope it's just making a very hefty load.
Oh, and the load-ins are always hefty.
I am going to have to sneak in via...
But what? You faded out. Hello? Oh, oh no.
Her sound, no, that's a her sound issue thing. It happens. She's saying basically that she'll have to try to join in through the Friends tab or something like that. Because the session doesn't always come up for her the first time.
Okay.
But we'll worry about that.
I'm having to look at the game screen from the Streamlabs screen, and I do not see a loading bar. Is there something on screen I should be noticing a loading bar?
Down on the bottom left, it'll say something like underwater or something. Those things will pop up occasionally, and it'll load them to a certain point, and then it'll do something else after a while. Like I said, the loads are heavy.
Whoa,
and if you tab out, it takes time as well.
Uh-oh. Okay, wait. How's stream doing? Let me... 1, 2, 3, 4... Okay. I seem to have a 5-second delay. That's acceptable. Whoa, that is a beefy guy. Click.
You can use all the sliders and make it however you want to do it. You can dye your hair in game if you want to dye your hair. Just let you know.
Okay.
Your hair will grow throughout the whole entire thing.
Are you currently showing as online on Steam?
Online on Steam?
Yes.
I never set myself to offline on Steam.
Okay.
I do appear to be broadcasting 8 FPS to the stream, so can I close away this window and get to my visual options without breaking everything, or will that automatically set me in my character creation?
I'm not sure what you're asking. Like,
I'm on
asking
the character creation screen. If I try and like get to the option screen from here, will that lock me in?
Maybe. I have never tried to.
Oh no, okay, options. Alright. Let's try and tweak something really. We are in the tweaking. Oh, actually, wait. Actually, take that back. For anybody who's watching on stream, repeatedly this game has freaked out and then caught up to itself. So I'm gonna give it a minute or two of you seeing terrible stream and possibly, hopefully hearing me. Though I am getting I'm getting a swirling icon on Twitch, so that's the worst it's ever looked.
Yeah, it's gone to that a couple times and then gone back and cleared up some, and then it's back to this again.
Oh god, the background is not fully... Alright, let's try medium settings. That didn't change anything. All the other settings stayed... Okay, hold on.
There are certain settings that will require a restart.
Will they warn me?
I think most of them say requires restart.
Wait, hold on.
But yeah, the reason I was asking is because I don't see you as showing up playing Ark currently. I see 2play as my only friend on currently.
I see both of you on currently.
Okay, let's turn post-processing down to middle. Here, apply. I'm trying to get stream back, but I don't... crap. I don't know what it's... I don't know. I only see the character creator, so I don't know what it's doing in the background that it thinks is so hefty right now.
Character creation is it basically stalling, so if you want to go ahead and make your character, it might clear up.
Yeah, that is a possibility.
Alright, well. Resume. Okay, well, it's not lagging for me, per se, so... I guess I'll try and make... Wait, Frost? Hold on. It's dark on both ends of this spectrum? It's dark on both ends of this spectrum, weird. For skin tone.
Okay, Cody, you might be able to join in off me.
Okay.
We're giving it the old college try.
I apologize I should keep talking over stream because I think all stream can do is hear my voice at this moment.
It will get better.
Should, anyway.
How can I tell how tall I am? Or is it just based on my legs and length?
Yeah, leg length, torso length. The length settings are what will set your tallness, and if you want to be super tall, your character's head will be kind of poking off the top of it eventually.
Okay, well, I mean, she's like 7'3", so... Okay, but you don't get to pick anything else about your appearance. It's just skin tone, eye color.
What you what you get there. Anything like hairstyles and stuff like that is stuff you can actually earn in game.
So it will grow out to be length, even on male or female characters. So
yeah, it'll keep growing to a certain fairly long length, and then you can choose to cut it or not. that's part of the survival aspects because human hair is actually one of the collectible resources.
Okay, I am seeing some visual lag, so
When you first load in, that's not improbable. Also, did you already spawn your character?
I just did.
Oh no.
Where did you spawn?
Whatever the default was?
Uh-oh.
How do I find out where I am?
So that would be Tumash Bay, the one that we started at originally on Lost Island.
That sucked.
There's a lot of itchy birds up there. But
Can I fix it?
theoretically, you could die
Okay, well, let's
respawn.
and then respawn.
Go up and punch a big dino.
My frames are not good, and stream is not caught up yet.
Well, if your frames are having problems, it might be that your settings are set too high.
It's possible. Alright, first episode curse, let's go. What is world tile buffers? I need more descriptions of what these things are when I hover over them. All the other things gave me descriptions.
Yeah, I wish I could help you on that one. I'm not really sure.
Ambient occlusion. Let's. Oh wow, I'm glad you think I can do that. Let me turn that off. Sounds like I'm about to get attacked by something.
I'm pretty sure it's Gloom Point Coast Medium. That's the one that we want to go for.
I think you're right on that because that seems to be.
As I recall, that was probably one of the better starting places.
Yeah, because we had to travel around that inlet. So yeah. So Gloom Point Coast Medium.
Yep, I'm still building my character real fast, but that's where I'm gonna probably suggest we go for.
Game is freaking out. Alright. I have a lot of things that require a restart.
If you have to restart, then, you know, do what you have to do.
Okay.
Just let us know, then we can read.
Level 145. There we go. Let me just punch that. And it flew away. Alright. Oh my god, this... What is this shimmering effect off the water?
If you have light shafts, sun shafts, or bloom, I would turn those off because
Light
those just
bloom.
kind of
Apply.
those are just obnoxious.
Well, I mean, the water is crazy stupid reflective. So, all right. Let's I guess I'll try and restart. Are you guys in the universe or what?
Almost. I'm in the midst of getting a character created. Once I have it in the game, if you want to restart right after.
That's okay. I'm being eaten by a T-Rex. Sorry, Carnotaur. Carnotaur.
Is there a map? Oh, there is a map. Do you guys know where you are on the map?
Yes, we're going to be on Gloom Point Coast.
Yeah, Gloom Point Coast Medium will be the one that we'll start at.
I mean, I have a listing of 100 or 10 to 90 and 10 to 90. Are those shared between us?
They are. You're not going to want to travel that way. You're going to want to die, and then when you respawn, you'll want to respawn at Gloom Point Coast, and then we'll kind of try to get together from there. The Gloom Point Coast Medium. The coordinate system is fine, but you cannot travel at early levels with no gear, with no nothing, across the entire map and expect to survive. But if you're going to be doing the restart, I'm just trying to get into the game so that my character is registered, and then...
Okay, I'm out of the game, so we're good.
I'm just loading...
I might also need to restart poor stream, which I think is a solid picture and is still back in character creation, which was several minutes ago at this point.
Okay. I do believe that I've actually loaded right by the island that we were originally looking at, Two-Ply.
Watch out for the Carno. That's where I was.
Noted. I'm about to go ahead and log out.
Yep.
How do you run?
Sprint is shift.
Okay. I need to find something big enough to kill me. Stream says it's running at 160p, so that's amazing.
If you punch a trike or a stego, it will hit you.
Or if you end up near a carno or any of the carnivores will just kind of eat you to begin with.
There we go. I seem to be
Also-
poisoned.
Dillo. So
Okay.
death does not there is the only penalty for death is having to respawn somewhere if you don't have any beds set up and run back.
Okay, where'd you say you guys were?
Gloom Point Medium?
Yeah, Gloom Coast Point medium.
Not the south. What was the
I
other
see
one?
Gloom Point Coast Medium. Yes?
That should be it.
Is there another Gloom Point?
It should look like it's kind of the little spot on the map that glows should kind of look like a little like an inlet area.
I don't see any map, but I see that it's let's call it 6565.
Oh right, yeah. Having not been on this map before, you won't have that part showing.
Let me look.
I'm out of game, so I can't.
65, yeah.
Well, if it's Gloom Point Coast, that's what I have selected.
65.
And yeah, that'll be fine, and that'll be where we'll respawn until we get a place basically set up with a couple beds, and then we won't have that problem.
I only have the option to respawn random location or create new survivor.
Yeah, you're gonna respawn random location after having selected that spot.
Yeah.
So that's the button, but it says random even though it won't be random?
It's gonna be random.
No, it will be random within that area.
Okay.
There's not a set respawn point so much as it'll spawn you within that small region.
Okay, I can see the stream has now gotten to the... Whoa, alright, I see where I am. Alright, I see little birdie. Alright, let me try and restart the game, if you guys don't mind.
Please, go right ahead.
Okay, wait, where
I'm already out of the server.
Yep.
Where's exit game?
Escape.
Hit escape and exit to main menu.
Oh no, it has to load the main menu to get out to... Alright.
I mean, there's always Alt F4, but I wouldn't consider doing that with this, otherwise it may not save.
Yeah, alright, Grope in the chat. I understand that things are frozen. I have no idea if stream can hear me. I should probably unpause and see if stream can hear me.
Sorry, Carnotaur.
Is there a map? Oh, there is. Oh yeah, it's just really far behind. So, just really far behind. I had to click exit twice. Okay. I've turned off numerous visual settings. Let me see if I can refresh my own stream. Like, alright. Ark Survival Evolve. Click. I need you to be... Can you be full screen over here? That would be great. Hey, you can be full screen over here. Cool. What's color grading?
It's a slight color filter. I've found personally, I feel like it looks a little better with color grading on.
Okay. Light shafts are on. Low quality level streaming on.
I would turn
okay.
light shafts off. Personally, I don't feel like they add much to it, and they can be somewhat processor intensive.
Oh, so are they arc things? All right, well.
No, it's just sun shafts like from normal gaming.
Let's put that on medium anti-aliasing. Actually, let's just preemptively turn everything down from epic to high. Wait, world buffer tiles? No, I could probably leave that on epic because I have so much RAM.
Sylvanas, I can't eat without her coming to inspect what I'm eating.
Okay. Looks like stream is almost caught up to where I am, so there's that. Host local game. Wait, no. I want to grab an existing game? How do I do that?
All you're gonna have to do is just make sure you have it, have the Lost Island file just selected when you hit host's non-dedicated game, and you just restart it the same way.
Alright.
As long as you don't delete that save, that will be your map. It's a local hosted single player game that you're inviting us to play on.
Okay. Oh, yeah, okay, I see. Alright, so I can see the loading bars this time. If I ever get to the point where stream looks like it's playing correctly, which I haven't yet, I may restart stream so that anybody coming in will not have what appears to now be a 4-minute delay.
Man, you would think that it would be possible for that to just, finally catch up.
Yeah, I've never really understood when you have it on the low latency or whatever version that when like there should at least be a Twitch interface button that you say cut it from this point, like skip ahead if you can. Having said that, the game seems to have stopped moving. Can I still hear you guys?
Yeah, we're still here.
Okay. Okay, that last bit of loading was excessive.
Like I said before, it's always chunky when it loads in.
Okay, what should I be doing? I am in the game.
Okay, if you're in the game, let me see if I can. Two-Boy, have you joined?
I need a little
I'm
bit.
trying to at the moment. It takes me a little bit.
Well, I'm just asking because I don't see Hunterman online.
Make sure you're not in family view.
I'm not. I see you. I just don't see Hunterman on.
We're both in the same family. You can see me.
Well, I mean, I can see other friends on other things. I'm just not seeing Hunterman online.
I'm in the game.
All right, I'll join off of you.
Screw you, tree.
Yeah, so starting off, if you're familiar at all with Minecraft, punching trees, grabbing rocks, you're basically looking to get enough stuff to make your pickaxe.
I think am I on the island?
I know.
Am I supposed to be getting a blood effect while I'm punching a tree on the ground?
Nope.
Yeah,
I see Hunterman.
Yeah, punching trees is gonna give you a blood effect because it damages your health.
Oh, whoops.
Hence, one of the many reasons you want to get the.
Okay, we're going
tools.
to have to move. I see you, Cody. If you turn, you should be able to see us.
Oh, I can. You're over there.
Yeah, I see you. I'm just gathering resources real fast. Also, my push to talk happens to be on control, which apparently is also a punching melee attack.
Hilarious.
E over plants gets you things too. Are we on the right island? No, there's the Carno. Hi, Carno.
That's a Rex.
How do I make a something? Oh, that is a Rex. That Rex is actual size.
So normally this island is not populated with those, but we got an unlucky draw on that.
Yeah, sounds about right for me. I was just knocking over trees. Rude. Alright. Well, my camera seems to be working right over on, stream. So if this actually catches up, then... Hold on, all sound paused and the screen is no longer moving. Did something
So
big
tricky.
happen? That was like TNT explosion somewhere. Like in Minecraft. Actually, I see a big plume of smoke in the... Oh, I see a volcano.
Yeah, that's normal.
Oh, okay. And is that the titular arc in the distance? Is that supposed to be a landmark? T-Rex is coming this way.
If you're talking about the big, like, pillar-looking thing in the distance, that would be what's called an obelisk.
Obelisk, fun.
The arc is what you're currently on.
Oh, okay. How do I make a something?
Okay, so if you were to go into your inventory, which default is I have rebound, but default is I, you can go into the top left area where it says crafting,
Mm-hmm.
and then you may, if you have folder view, you'll open up the folders to go to the things to make. If you don't have anything to make yet, then you're going to have to spend points to level up.
Don't mind me. I'm tossing out all my cosmetics.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I didn't even look at the fact, but I have the cosmetics too.
Oh, it's double click. Alright. Where did it go? Okay, it's over there. Hands? Where did it go? Did I drop it?
It would go into your inventory.
No, I mean, I just
You're in
double
there.
clicked it in my inventory and now I don't see it.
Well, if you double clicked the engram to create it, you have to go back to your inventory panel, and this T-Rex is coming this way.
Sure is.
I'm making for the other side of the island.
I'm pretty sure he's after me. I'm gonna go into the water and.
I hear growling, though. I would assume he's after me. But I don't know how my surround sound is actually working in this game.
I heard the growl too, so I mean, I'm just running.
Well-
I have my
Well, he was
He's-
right near you guys and us because we were all in the same spot.
I'm going across the water over here to where we had Rogi's house last.
Right. Yep, that's not a bad plan until we can deal with this.
It's really interesting watching the stuff that's far away with, like, lower animation cycles. This is an absolutely terrible water effect, though, and I believe I've lost 2-ply.
Nope, I'm in the water. Just keep coming straight across. If you see the dodo, follow me. I actually tamed it
I think I
already.
saw your head pop out of the water for a second there, maybe.
Keep an eye on your breath.
I can't.
Come on,
It's too
Dodo.
far away.
No,
Does it have a bar that decreases? Because I just see blinking.
go up. There you go.
Your breath bar is a little oxygen tank looking thing that'll appear down by your other icons on the bottom right when you're underwater.
Oh, I wasn't. I was swimming on the surface.
For the record,
Then you
that's not
don't-
dodo. Oh,
then-
wait.
Then you don't.
We have to be in the same tribe.
To do what?
You
How do
want me
I
to set the
start a
up?
tribe?
Look at me and hold and press E,
E.
and you should be able to
Over more options, actually.
yeah.
Recruit to tribe.
There you go.
Did that do it?
Yep, I'm now part of the tribe, and now you can actually interact with the damn dodo.
The
and
damn
I'm making my
dodo.
way over to you so that I can also be joined in.
Okay. Is there any rocks I should leave for structure, or should I just be breaking stuff down?
I wouldn't worry about having rocks as part of the structure.
Okay. Where do I get flint then? Can I just find it?
Hit the
Take your
rocks
pickaxe to the big rocks.
to the big rock.
Okay.
For the record, he's
Oh, I
holding
got some
my,
flint. That was quick.
Two-player, are you gonna handle clothing?
I can handle clothing.
I'll pick up water skin and some of the basic, probably the building stuff.
Okay, leveling up.
Leveling up.
If you press I to open your inventory, you can see the level. You can see little plus marks by everything. Each time each time that you level up, you get to spend a point. Typically, I would
Wait, where?
first
Hold on, one more time.
press I. I'll let Cody handle it because I'm breaking in and out over here.
Hang on a sec. I'm currently dealing with inventory.
Do we want to be on the coast, or do we want to find a cave to occupy for, like, building stuff?
Coast.
Oh, you do not want cave.
Okay.
Cave is full of bad stuff.
Is
You should
shade
dial-
good? Do we want to keep trees around?
They'll
We
respawn.
will end up farming trees. The ones that are close by won't respawn. The ones that are further out will.
So we want to farm further away and come back?
It's not going to matter because wherever you build, those trees are going to go away regardless.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so for the short of XP spending or level spending is when you're in your inventory, you get little plus
Mhm.
signs next to stats. You click on the plus sign to assign a level to that stat, and it goes up by a certain increment. And then you get sent to another screen that gives you your engram points once you've spent all your levels, and you can purchase engrams, which are things basically how to make a thing.
Okay, what is fortitude?
Fortitude will help you against certain statuses and weathering the elements and stuff like that. I would recommend for your starting points. I would bring your weight stat up because that's going to be a big hindrance if you don't.
Okay.
I generally take weight to at least 200 to 250 before I worry about anything else. Bring fortitude at least to 10 at some point. So on and so forth. Beyond that, it's gonna, we'll get there when we get there. I also can't do stuff at the same time I'm talking. So
Do we have to worry about dropping trees on people by accident?
You don't take damage from falling trees.
What do I seem to have a lot of engram points.
Yep, you're gonna have to determine the things you want to buy and be able to make. You won't be able to make everything in the game, but the early levels you can probably make most things.
Okay, well, guess I'll do that then.
Dillo,
Punch it. We need to get food for it though. Or do you want to-
I'm dead. I can't punch it because I had too much stuff on me and I couldn't move. I'm gonna have to not be on push to talk. I can't play this game and talk at the same time.
Watch.
Ah! There's probably not a heal yet, is there?
Oh, he killed
Whoa!
the
I died.
Yep.
What came over and killed the Dillos? Or whatever?
My dodo, the dillo.
Oh, you said he killed your Dillo.
Yeah, the dodo. I mean, sorry. The dillo
What?
killed my dodo.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so when you respawn, you're going to have to make your way back, which means you're going to have to kind of navigate by landmark and or figure out stuff as to where you were.
I'm not
Um,
picking up that egg.
what is big glowy green beam?
It's either your body or if it's up in the sky with a glowy orb at the top of it, that is a item drop.
Okay. I'm going to assume it's body and not item drop. But of course, if it's body, the creature won't have gone away, right?
Oh, and I'm dead again. Thank you, Piranha. That's hard to say. There's
Yeah,
no
you run.
direct yes or
You
no
run.
on that. Oh, cool. I'm spawning right next to the T-Rex.
Oh, fun.
Come on, Dillo. You come on back. I'll punch you again.
Flint
on,
fiber
T-Rex.
wood.
Do it. You won't. No balls.
Seems like a deadly
Come on.
start.
Come get me, Rex. I'm gonna get you as far away from the island as I can before you eat me. Which is about now. Death number 3. Oh, and it's a level 145 Rex for the record.
Coming at you, look out. And you dead.
Dead will happen a lot to begin with, and then a lot less the further on you get.
It's running for me, so I'm going to assume it's hurt. Because otherwise I do not think it would be running for
quite a
me.
bit, so.
I had already, if you're talking about the Dillo, I had stabbed it a lot with my spear. Before,
I'm about to be eaten by the T-Rex.
Is there a grab all?
F.
F. Okay.
Oh, well, okay, F will grab all the boxes if you're looking at boxes on the ground. If you're in your inventory looking, or in the and inventory trying to take all from that inventory, there are 2 arrows at the top, in the top screen area of that inventory that are kind of pointing back and forth. You click
Got
that,
it.
and it'll take all from that.
Okay. So I got my stuff back.
And got mine.
I am.
So it's fuck because I'm carrying too much crap. Patch ceiling.
I'm going to attempt to lure the T-Rex to the Bronto.
Oh
Oh no, that's a Carno! Oh Jesus!
Congrats.
I'm going to die. By piranha this time.
Tribe was killed by piranha. Yes, I see that.
Oh, I'd like to join the tribe, by the way.
Whenever I see you.
I'm right next to you.
Are you?
I am.
Whoa, you are moving slow-mo.
That's because I'm currently overburdened.
Oh, and I found the Sarco.
Nice.
What is the
There we
Sarco?
The Sarco is a dinosaur type Sarco. It is a crocodile, very big one.
How do I... Whoa.
Ah, hi guys.
Oh, okay. Huh. Box.
Okay, storage box is a good start. I'm gonna go ahead and drop some stuff in there.
I thought it might help your situation.
Just a little bit. I hadn't yet picked that up. Don't need that. Some rocks in there. Put some wood in there.
Did we kill the Dillo?
I don't
No,
know
it ran off her, I'm pretty sure. Well, I mean, I didn't kill it, and it ran away, and I lost track of it in my frame rate, so...
Beaver!
Okay, I need to find where my body was.
I'm setting up a temporary shack foundation for the time being.
I think I must have broken my pickaxe at some point. So I'm going to make a new
If
one.
it broke, you can repair it with just having the required materials to do so, and right-clicking it and hitting repair.
Can somebody hit my body, please?
I don't know where your body is.
It's right over here in this.
There's a
weird gap.
giant, otter-looking creature.
That's a beaver. Castoroides. I
Hit
don't
your...
see your body.
It's like literally right here.
Oh,
Wait, that's your... Oh, I was wondering what that was. That giant mess of stuff.
yeah. It was. It every once in a while the engine borks and gives this weird effect that happens.
Put fist or... Okay.
Okay, so 2Ply, would you like to explain how the tools work? The Dillo is still unconscious over here, by the way.
Oh, Ooh.
Really?
I'm gonna
Can I
give him
can I
some
coup de
meat.
grace?
Give him some meat, cause
I've only got 20 some odd, but we got him.
yay.
Your first dino achievement.
He ate my Dillo. He should have meat. I mean, he ate my dodo.
Well, he is now currently temporarily named Dorkwad. I know, a very original
Okay,
name.
I have stuff for y'all.
All right.
Where do I acquire fiber?
Fiber from plants, you walk up to them and hit E.
Can't have a tool in your inventory. Okay,
Correct.
how tools work. There is always a right tool for the job. Okay? If you want, like, trees
Oh.
give both thatch and wood. If you want thatch, you hit it with a pickaxe. If you want more wood, you hit it with a axe. The big stones, you get flint, stone, and metal from those. If you want more flint and possibly metal, you hit it with the pickaxe. If you want more stone, you hit it with the axe.
Basically, each thing makes certain things better, or gathers certain stuff better. That's also true of each dinosaur.
Okay, so wait, which things are fiber and something else?
Fiber's bare hands, or later on the sickle.
On grass?
Yes, well, any plant matter that is not a tree.
How do I tell it's doing damage?
You're not doing damage, you're collecting it.
You'll be getting
Oh,
a
so
scrolling
E.
list of things. Yep.
Yeah, that's what I said.
My bad, my bad. Tamale, the game is not lagging for me. It's a problem with streaming. This is a test stream, if you will, so I will keep dropping the settings until Streamlabs stops freaking out. I thought it had caught up, but it looks like it only has a solid frame rate some of the time. So... Oh, I can turn down my resolution scale. Well, that'll be fun. Let's try that. Well, actually, hold on. I can turn
Cody,
down the...
come here. I got this for you.
What?
Also, Molly, you are in the past by about 7 minutes, I think. So,
Hunterman, I have boxes for you.
let's try this game at 7:20. I can't see anything. Okay, you have boxes for me.
Yep.
What do
if
the
you look
boxes do?
down- If you look down, you hit E, you pick them up, or hit F to pick them all up. You have
Oh.
clothing now.
I was gonna attempt to work on that, but all right. Let's see here.
I already
Click
had them in
button.
the making. I just kept getting hit. Okay, come here.
I'm currently getting us a shack that we can all live in temporarily, if nothing else.
That way we can teach you a little bit better.
Yep. The early parts are our survival. We kind of want to jet through some of it. And then it gets easier to focus on other things.
Okay, so killing creatures will get me high.
Hide, yes.
Hide. I'm glad you clarified. I heard high, and I was going to say, no, that's narco berries.
Oh, okay. Oh, I should probably tell
And
Molly.
mushrooms.
There's also a delay working on settings this stream. Yeah? What the hell? Oh no. Oh good, clicking again brings it back. I hate that very small chance of in the bottom right corner of the Windows desktop that you might click a button that makes it like just show only your desktop, and I'm like, oh no, my windows are gone. What has happened?
Always
Okay.
good times.
Hello, Stumpy. Okay. So you guys are working on building stuff and clothing?
I believe she made some clothing for you.
Put
Yes.
it on. You're gonna have to put it into the correct slots. So.
Or
Right.
from your inventory, you can hit E and it will just auto-equip it to the right slot.
I was just figuring out
Things-
specialty, so I guess I will work on weapons. Do you guys want spears or axes to start with?
Your axe is not a
axes.
good weapon.
Hatches,
No,
I
it's
should
not.
say.
Yeah, right now, spear is really your only quote weapon until you get to higher tiers, and we probably will all end up making some of the basics. Like I've already got a pickaxe, an axe, and I've got a few spears. Spears will break, so you'll want to make numerous spears.
Whoa, what the?
They can be thrown or stabbed with.
Hold on. Reset transform. No. I just realized that when I resized the game, it didn't resize the whole thing. Okay. This is a test stream. This is all episode 1. All episode